boosted by 50 quid this weekend. Harley J. Derby, the Bullet Boy. Treble 05 in Q1. See what we can do this time. I doubt if he can improve. But let's see how consistent he can be. Gave it a go, a 0.8. Nice run there for Harley. Well done. So he stays #1 qualifier in Lucas Oil's Junior Dragster with one qualifying session remaining. Of course, later on this afternoon. Right, Junior Drag Bike. Got 5 of them here this weekend. First up is going to be Maggie. She is in the energy check lane. And it's Kieran Lucas in the auto glim lane.
Okay, so dial-in base qualifying here.
Well, fair to say no help for either. Both of them broke out. 875 and a 905 and a 966 on a 76. Right, Liam Holgate in the auto glim lane. Blade Dummer, energy check lane. 820 plays at 830. $839, 873. So Liam stays 2, Blade stays 4. Last one, Casey Holgate. The dial-in, 1288. So Casey goes through with a 1288 with a 7 on a 1288. Darling, that is #1 qualifier. That is going to be difficult to beat. Well done. Right, it is the first cycle of qualifying now completed as we get into Q2. Oh, sorry, no, that was Q2 for Junior Drag to Junior Drag Bike. Get behind the times here. Sorry, Todd. I'm just so used to Pro ET being the first class. Here we go then. Modgestang, a Pro ET. And it's Rick Denny and Vic Parsons. 1105, place 1060. .44, 1103, double breakout. Denny just by less than 200ths of a second.
I wonder if this is going to be one of those sessions where everybody breaks out. We've had one or two of those in the past.
Well, Ari Vesta has stuck with a 950. Jeff Cowley, 918. Jeff had a great run earlier today.
someone's not happy.
Well, both of them not happy.
Yeah, there was one of them, their motor groaned. I couldn't tell you which. But...
Well, 1573 for Jeff. Nowhere near the 9 he ran earlier. Good light, 0-1 to a 0-5. Ari has gone out about 250 feet and was stopped. Fearing an oil leak. He's still got his foot on the brake pedal. I think what he's doing the right thing, waiting to be told, no, you've got no fluid under the car, you can take it up the track.
Yep.
Or no, coming back the other way. Okay, foot off the brake pedal. Strange. Right, well, below us we got Mike Lacey in the energy check lane and Elaine Hancock in the auto bib lane.
See, they're in different classes. I can never do that joke again because they're in different classes. I got a visit from Elaine at the main event. She came with this bag. She said, "Oh, this is the Easter egg I meant to give you at Easter." Okay, so.
Oh, talking of which,
yes,
I've got to get into a sticky situation cake.
Oh, hell yes. Yeah.
I forgot they were there.
I had sandwiches courtesy of Sid McDonald, so I think I might have a cake first.
God, they've been well wrapped up as well.
Yeah, it's to stop me getting into them. Okay, so Mike's dialing in a 903, your class sponsor, and Elaine with a 1045. Those dial-ins just keep getting quicker.
Oh, lovely wheel stand there for Mike Lacey. 129, 60 foot on the back wheels. 902 with an 8 breakout. 1050, the right side for Elaine Hancock. She moves up to number 9. Can I just say, Tog, you won't like these ones. Tog.
Yeah,
you won't like that one.
Okay, mate. What got me about that run of Elaine's, the car went a bit out of shape. It was like she was doing the S of her name, then she realised she didn't have an S in her name.
Bob Bolden, Ben Newsom. 9:59 against 11:70, 007 reaction time there for Bob. .965 and 11:67 breakout for Ben, but Bob Bolden, the right side, stays put at number 6.
I think we need to alternate mouthfuls, okay? You have your cake now. So next up, Wayne Hiscock in the Chevelle, currently in number 21, qualified, dialing in 960. And Nick Williams, the Williams Brothers Racing Camaro, 981, currently in number 4.
Except it's the Chevelle.
Yeah, it helps to look out the window rather than read what the timing console says, yeah. I approve of both of the stickers on the back of that car, on the back window.
Oh dear, 980 with a 9 on a 981, darling. So close. Wayne goes 1044. Tom Watkins, your number 1 qualifier as it stands at the moment, going alongside Andy Thetford. Andy dialing in 940, 943 for Tom.
I might have to have another cake just to make sure my opinion is what I think, you know, just to confirm.
It's going to be a solo for Tom. Okay. 947. Minuscule leak just under the front of the car there for Andy Thetford, but it's enough to abort the run, unfortunately.
Yeah, you're all clever people and you work this one out for yourself, but basically the reason for shutting off a car with a fluid leak is it is leaking at idle. When you hit the hammer down and that pressure, all the fluids goes up, it's going to spray. So even if you just drip, 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 they will shut the car off.
Yeah. Right, Guy King, 1038 with the Chevelle.
Did someone kid Wilshire that they were top fuelers here?
.91 123 with a pedal. Not quite
Yeah.
sure why.
Yeah, I wasn't wondering or anything.
No.
Maybe a gauge or something you didn't like. Although...
Perhaps he was reaching for the centre console for the cigar.
Yeah. You're probably the same, Colin. On those few occasions I've taken a race car down the track or a street car, that, etc.
I know what you mean.
You don't have time to look at the gauges. I don't think. Maybe it's something that comes with experience. That you know you don't have to look outside all the time.
So Andy Thetford unfortunately going to be towed back to the pits. In the meantime, Laura Bainton with the Capri getting ready for a run.
I like anyone who likes greyhounds, so Laura Bainton is on my list. Okay, off we go then.
So looking for a 1040 from Laura here. She's currently in the number 12 spot, ran 1044 on her run this morning.
Stayed very slightly skewed.
48 on a 40, not too bad at all, consistent. 44 this morning, 48 this afternoon.
Okay, so Ian Brown next up. That's to do racing, currently a number 8 qualifier, dialing in 1083, and John Turner back again, not so long after running in Super Gas. 9.12 dialing.
That's a huge adjustment actually, 912 to 990. I know the guys between gas and comp do it, but to run no throttle stop and judging it compared to two different throttle stops in the gas and comp cars, quite a good thing to achieve. Ask Bob Bolden, he does the same. For JT, a 10.83 goes to number 1. Ian Brown, number 1 qualifier. 10.83 with a 6 on a 10.83 dial. Ethan at 989. Very strong dialing. Last time we saw, well, the last meeting, exploded the bonnet, and they actually cut the air filter housing off the old bonnet and put it back on. Very bizarre. Alongside Neil Hunter, looking for a 982. Neil Hunter stays 6. Goes 96 on 82 and 997 on 89 there for Ethan, stays 12. Amy Watkins taking on Will Clark. Amy a 956, 1006 for Will. .60 and a 10.23. Amy moves up from 14 to 7 with that one. Will up to number 19, 28. Ronnie Mercer and Alan Medley. Ronnie dialing in a 1068, Alan Medley 1076. Silly thing is, Ronnie Mercer is capable of going a second quicker than this.
Yeah.
Breakout on a 1068 dial, very close for Ronnie. But a 0-1 light there for Alan Medley and a 1086. Puts him in the number 16 spot.
It is amazing how you think Outlaw Anglia races, and Ronnie is not the only one who's quite adept at setting dialings, given that they race heads up. Colin Miller is another classic example. Okay, so Lee Huxley, Team Dark Horse Mustang, dials in a 955, currently number 9 qualifier. And Lee Morris, Green with Envy, dials in a 1010 in the E-Type Jaguar, 3.8 litres.
Who qualified number 1 at the main event? Scotty Crookston, wasn't it? I think he was one that was bang on. Oh, 005 light for Lee Morris.
Yeah, it's a good one for Lee's gone up from 22 to 17 and pulled an 005, so but you expect nothing else from that guy. He's been national champion in Super Street several times. Okay, so next up, this is Simon Innes, Dom Crazy Racing, your number 3 qualifier right now, dialing in 1058. Dave Cherrett, number 24 right now. Don't mind, hazard a guess that's a breakout with a 990 dialing.
Oh, 999 and a 1058. Simon Innes goes to number 1. Tom Watkins has been dumped to number 3 now. Wow. But cracking run there for young Mr. Innes. Next up, Neil Watkins. Just out of interest, Tog, I've just looked at Super Pro qualifying for the main event. Yep. 17 cars, if you remember, were 00.
Yep.
But top of the pile was Scotty Crookston. The boy done good. Dialed in 760, went 760 with a 1. Now Neil Watkins, number 29 qualifier, he broke out round 1 by less than 100. Let's see if we can get one the right. 300's out, stays 29.
Okay, so that's it for Mod Stang Pro ET, and the usual thanks to Mike Lacey and Mod Stang for their support of the class. Okay, so double dragster time. I'll let you talk that one out. I'll update it.
Yeah, sure.
Yep,
Paul Brown behind the wheel and back in the customary auto climb lane.
I wonder if it feels weird if you always go right lane in the car and then you have to go left.
Probably not so much for Paul, because
not.
obviously it's not his normal ride, but Steve Warner I think would feel lost if he went in the left lane. It's been a while since he's raced down the track. He's always driving the two-seater. But let's not forget, Steve Warner, really goddamn good racer in his day.
He was indeed. In what is now Super Pro, he was national champion more than once.
Yeah.
He was like, oh no, he's on the entry list, I'm not going.
Next up will be Super Pro ET, followed by Comp Eliminator.
Can I guess who's at the front of the lanes without turning around and looking?
What, for Super Pro?
Yeah.
I would have said it was a Marina van and a Cortina estate.
Yeah, you're right.
067 light, quarter ET 783 ET. Sorry, speed 171 miles an hour.
Very nice. So
The 8th, I like reading this one out though, Tom.
Go on.
498, 137 miles an hour.
Yeah. It's quite common that most of the acceleration's done in the first stage. But I do have a nice piece of trivia for you from Tjerp. Tjerp have a speed trap at 330 feet.
Oh right, yeah.
And this year we keep an eye on it. And Anita Mekala, was doing 196 miles an hour at 330 feet.
Wow.
How about that?
Do they, what sort of ET was that to the 8th?
It's 2.1-ish.
That's insane.
Yeah. I'd have to look it up, but it's at home. But anyway, it was 196 at 330 feet for a top feeder is not bad going. It's like, that is
moving
100 yards. I mean, that's almost to the Danish flag, isn't it, from here?
Yep.
I would love to have a go at that. But
I'll leave that to the guys and the girls that are good at it.
Oh, I'd do it if someone said, like, I'm not sure the cardiologist would want me to do it, but I'd do it. Okay, so we're having a spray of the track.
Yeah, time for Super Pro. Comp Eliminator into the lanes as well.
Okay, the idea with the glue on the track is it helps the rubber to stick to the track. It doesn't help you to stick to the track. The rubber comes off your tyres and sticks on the track. Try and persuade Derek to come and visit us while we have a moment.
Yeah, he's coming. Look at that. You didn't have to ask him twice.
Oh, no, he's walking away. Oh.
He could have gone just walking on the balcony.
Yeah.
Morning, Jamie. Is he listening? Jamie, put your pipe down. Jamie from Top Speed Automotive. Do I have to say that as well to get him to listen?
I tell you what, that's because the speaker's not on. The VIP speaker's not on.
Right.
We need to hit the button. Probably best to do that while there are cars running.
Do you know which?
Yeah, I do, but
right.
I'm not sure I'd turn it on like while everything's quiet because it's quite a loud one. So we'll wait for some cars to run and then turn it on.
I think
here comes Derek.
Derek did hear it.
Yeah.
Oh, Billy's up there as well.
Yep.
Morning, Bill.
Right. They have beer. They're not going to listen. Okay, so here he is, Derek Flynn, the legend.
Come on, Derek. Come and have a chat.
Yeah. There we go.
Hello.
Right, let's officially welcome in then. Derek Flynn, how are we doing? Good to see you, mate.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Good. Having fun out on the bike?
Well, Les is, yes.
Sorry, apologies. Yeah, sometimes you do alternate or have a little play as such, but no, really good to see you, mate.
Thank you.
Really, really good indeed.
And just in time for Super Pro.
Yeah, you timed that well, didn't you? So how's the Accelerate for a Cause and a Cure campaign? I've heard £1,500 mentioned.
Yeah, well, we're actually over that already,
Brilliant.
so
Excellent.
that's really good. Thank you, everyone. And obviously, people are donating direct to Bloodwise, so we don't know totally how much has been raised because they're actually just putting it straight onto the site. But it's been really wonderful, and thanks for all the support for Bloodwise and also the Give Blood campaign and stem cells as well. That's been amazing seeing some of the racers and some of their crew, because basically what I've tried to do is, amongst the racers, is to actually encourage one team member to give blood for the team. And
That's good.
they're doing it. So
Yeah,
it's wonderful.
Yeah, that shot of Andy Flavor, I used to give blood when I was younger, but I can't now because of the medication and rubbish. But yeah, it was something, it makes you feel good doing it. Apart from the day when they took too much and I fainted. But other than that, it makes you feel good doing it. Yeah, but it's a really good cause as well. And the stem cell is particularly important because you can save people's lives with a stem cell.
Yes. Yeah, and it's not like it used to be either. So it's basically you sit next to a washing machine for about 6 hours. I have been told basically you can go onto a register, so rather than actually them taking it straight away, what they do is put you on the register, find out what type you are and what's what, and then if they find a match, they give you a call.
Yep.
That's good. That is good.
Okay, so bloodwise.org.uk is the place to look for that, or you can follow the several links on Eurotracker.com, banners, or goldrv.co.uk, acceleratewine.com. Not
Yes.
bad from memory, huh?
Yeah, very good, Tom. I think you've got about 4 on Eurodrag, so thank you very much for that.
Yeah, we've got a few at the moment, yeah, okay. All in a good cause.
Yes.
Okay, so you're here as a VIP today because you sponsor the bike classes, yeah?
Yes, because of Accelerate Your Marketing sponsoring the ET bike class and also Super Twin Top Gas.
Excellent. So if you can sneak out any sausage rolls if no one's looking. Big on, particularly like sausage rolls.
Right, another call. Sorry, Tog. Another call, please, for Comp Eliminator. Can we have you into the lanes behind Super Pro, please? Comp Eliminator. Let's have you down into the lanes. Well, now, Derek, go back to racing just for a moment. Obviously, Top Methanol Dragster was a class you raced in, but you raced in Super Pro as well. Let's not forget.
Yes. Basically, we've sponsored now all the classes that I raced in, so apart from Top Methanol, that is. I guess I gave them enough money anyway in Top Methanol.
You paid your dues.
I paid
there,
the dues
didn't you?
there, yeah.
But let's never forget you were the first blown A-Fuel car to take a European round win, weren't you?
First A-Fuel to take an FIA win, yes. Obviously, it's just a naturally aspirated, running on nitromethane. Bit tricky to tune, but we had an advantage on some tracks,
Yeah.
and then the blown guys had the advantage on other tracks. I mean, in those days, there was 12 of us in the class, just for the
very
dragsters,
strong,
which was great. You know, you really had to qualify, so it meant something. It was good.
Yeah, but then you didn't have Sandro.
I teed that one up perfectly.
I've done it. Yeah, I had a word with the timing crew this morning. I said to him, if I could get in a Sandro, I would.
Yeah.
But we now have a new guy. He's got chauffeur's old car called Silvio. So we've got Silvio
Silvio and
Yeah.
Sandro.
That's right. Oh, man.
But it's good. I mean, obviously we did the sort of cannibal type things in the Santapod Championship, Top Methanol Championship. So I've raced against a funny car as well, and it's fun. It's quite strange waiting for a while.
That is Rod Harrison's car. It is still up for grabs. If you want to go stupidly quick for not a lot of money, get in touch with the Harrison team. That is probably the newest.
It's a lovely
Car
Mike Bosch,
in Europe.
is it Mike Bosch chassis, I believe.
I think so.
Yeah.
But it's not that old a car. It's got all the right bits on it. And you want to see, Carl Harrison is here this weekend. But get in touch with the Harrison team if you want a proper Top Methanol dragster. Right, but back to Super Pro. Here we go then, the first pair, Dave Russell, Tom Atkinson. And of course your Super Pro dragster now in the hands of young Aaron Fenton, isn't
Yes.
it?
Yep.
I'm saying yours, it's his now, but
Yes.
so nice to see the car still around and
Yes.
it's in very good hands as well.
John or Tom?
It's
driving?
Tom. Yeah, John, the old boy outside.
Okay, yeah, there he is.
And of course, Tom, #1 qualifier at the moment.
Okay, so looks like he's sticking with 881, Tom. Doesn't want to argue with Kirsty, basically. Believe me, I've been there, you don't want to. And 877 for Dave. Yeah, so very slight change in the dial-in for Dave Russell. It was 871. Tom, 881.
So Hydro Hose Borders Automotive Super Pro ET qualifying session #2. Tom very eager to get the job done. A little bit too quick off the line, but let's see how close or closer to 881 he can get. Oh, 881 with a 9. 878. Dave Russell up to #2.
And the van with no name up to #2?
Yeah, cracking run. Oh, Tom Atkinson, 2 881s in a row.
I never tire of typing in Eurodragster.com brother-in-law.
All right, Pell Norman, Austin Jack. No, actually, Derek, have you ever driven a door car?
No.
Have you always been the pointy long thing?
I've always been a dragster, yeah. Always a dragster man. Or a bike.
All right, Pell Norman, 8.12. Austin Jacks, 8.50. Austin currently in the #3 spot. Pell, 19.
That one was visible.
Yeah, but Pell's closing it down. It's good looking runs for both of them. Oh, 850. Austin Jacks goes to #1. Doesn't take him long to get it sorted out. 826 for Pell Norman. He moves up from 19 to 15. But Austin Jacks, cracking run. I bigged him up earlier on and he's paying me back. Thanks, Austin. Yeah. Oh, he missed round 1 and I was a bit worried we weren't going to see him, but thank goodness he's here. Mark Todd with the 6 appeal Aston Martin going alongside a dragster. This is really confusing for him. Laura Turbeville with the bad blood machine.
So Mark ran yesterday a couple of test runs, 3 runs if I remember rightly. He was backing out of it. The last run he stayed on it a lot of the way, but he wasn't anywhere close to the name of the car, should we put it that way?
Yeah.
That's a nice dial-in, I like what I'm seeing there.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay, so 710 for Mark Todd, 778 for Laura. #13 qualifier for Laura, Mark not yet recorded the time. Oh, he's really flying now.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Go on, Mark, go on. Yes! 693 at 202 miles an hour. Oh, wow.
Congratulations.
Oh, conclusive congratulations. Laura goes 782 up to #6. But Mark Todd, God, if he could run that with treads. Wow.
There's just something magical about that 6, isn't there? Especially in Super
it puts the hairs up on your
Yeah.
arms, doesn't it? Oh, well, it's that car has got 6 appeal, and that's now confirmed. Brilliant run. Well, you know, I'd rate to read the sponsor list out, but it's just been too good at the moment. Garage Thomas Haas, Gas Appliance Services. Babs and Steve, I hope you're tuning in. Brad Jackson Racing.com, they're in the lane. As is Pete Walters, Race Design. Post and Dross from the Netherlands, Dick, hi. Mersch Manifolds, accelerate your marketing. I think Mark Todd's just done that for you. Britex Services Limited, Hydra Hose, Good Vibrations Motorsports, Fenny Racing, and Carlo Gandolfi Composites. I'll get to the rest of them after this run by Dave Smith. He dials a 768. He went 73 earlier in this class. Don't forget he's also in Comp Eliminator, which is the next class. Well, he's going to hot lap it. 08 off the line. It should be a 7, but what flavour? 78. Here's Spittin' Loud and Boomer of Pete Lane going alongside the Doomsday Impala. Right, where do we get to? Prism Paintworks. They're the next sponsor on Super Pro. They're all that on the old VIP bit. Alders Automotive, Windscreen Wizards, the Giles and Hartley Racing, Mobile Leisure Vehicle Services, the Bath Bloke, RW Services and Custom Paint, Team Time is Money, Ultra Plastics, Another Small F Limited, Flavel Welding Services, Bubblegum Racing, Hauser Racing, and RT Signs. Thank you to all of those companies and individuals that have joined the 2019 Super Pro sponsorship scheme.
Okay, Peter Lane in the ear splitting Loud and Boom. That car is for sale. If you fancy an 8-second race car, go see Pete in the pits. And Dave Evans, this is a 7-second car, but starting in an 804, we like to see him break out. We've got another session to go right side.
Dave Evans goes 8 to 8 on 804, goes from 12 to 9. Pete Lane breaks out. Goes 866 on 870, but then he was already in the number 4 spot. He's only trying to improve. 768, the Darling for Brad Jackson. 840 for Ron Bartlett. Now, coincidentally, that's the number Ron Bartlett ran in Q1.
So how about having a ride of this one, Derek? You fancy going the Anglia?
Bearing in mind it's Ron Bartlett driving it as well.
I'm looking forward to my go in the funny car, the Flavel funny car. I'm gearing myself up for that.
Nice one. That was one of our greatest ever April Fools. I was going to do a burn at the launch. You know, I got so many. Oh, well done! Look at how good. And it's like, oh, I'm sorry, it's all rubbish.
Right, NEM Plant, Nostalgia Superstock into the pairing lanes, please. NEM Plant, sponsor of Nostalgia Superstock, into the lanes. Oh, 007 red for Ron Bartlett. He was trying to cut a light there. Brad Jackson's going to get to the stripe first with a 767 breakout. Oh, quite 100th. Ron Bartlett breaks out as well, 837, 163. Oh, tiny margins these guys work to.
Yeah, that was Brad's breakout. That was 6 inches. The track's too short for him by 6 inches.
Oh.
Was the first year with Pete Walters with the big block Chevy, and I think they're getting the handle of it now.
Well, it's running consistent 7s, which is obviously what they're aiming for. I think he broke out in Q1 actually.
Obviously a whole new combination for them to learn and go through. They had the small block pretty much sussed out straight away, but I know Richard won't take long to do it, and Pete's an excellent driver.
He is. He's right up there with the goodness, that's for sure. Going alongside Ashley Bell with the Cobra.
Where's the ducks?
Yeah, ducks.
Ducks gone.
Maybe they migrated.
Ducks off.
Okay, so Pete ran a 795 last time out, changed the dial to 785.
Is that an insurance policy just to make sure he doesn't break out then or what?
No pressure. I would be very pleased if he broke out again.
Oh, yeah.
Nice launch.
Arrow straight.
He's backed out.
Oh, he's backed out of the stripe. Ash Bell actually improves a bit there, 908 on an 893. Pete bizarrely moves up a spot as well. There we go. That's what I go the right side of Darling does. Into the pairing lanes, please. I'll say that again. Sorry, it's a that just started there. VW Sportsman into the pairing lanes.
Well, I shall love you and leave you guys. Thanks for the invite.
No, great to see you.
Great to see you again.
Really good to see you.
And have a good weekend.
We certainly will. Mate.
Thanks, Big
Certainly will.
Bye.
Oh, cool tow car award, Tom.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful tow car.
Lovely.
I'd have one of them. I'd probably have it in that colour as well. More decals for the laptop. Excellent, thank you.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, can do that. Yeah.
Right, Mark Bailey and Daniel Giles. Daniel, 7:34, darling. Now, we ran that earlier. Mark Bailey, 8:77 early, darling, and 8:76. You could see new number 1, number 2 qualifiers here. Both of these exceptionally good races. Big wheels up launch there for Mark Bailey. Cracking lights a pair. 7:33. Oh, how close do you want that? Mark Bailey, 8:72, one of his quickest ever runs. So a double breakout in the end, but oh, Daniel Giles so close. Well, I've just called VW Sports. We can have VW Pro into the lanes, please.
Okay, that track shortcoming for Daniel Giles was 19.7 inches. So, wind it in one way or the other. We can't lengthen the track, so it's down to you guys. Okay, so Dolly Daydream has changed out of a fire suit. A bit too hot for wearing fire suits today, I think, unless you really have to. So, Joe Kellett in the Drumming Man Dragster. And we probably want those lanes swapped around, Colin.
Yeah.
So it's 774 for Joe Kellett and 780 for Matisse Pryor.
Right, that's done.
Yep.
Sorted.
Easily done.
So 780 for Joe, and that is 774. I am really liking that all good.
Yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, he's right there with him.
Oh, 770 to 79. Oh, Joe Kellett breaks out. Oh, go on, Tom. That's another one of those lights.
We're going to do it. Yeah,
about 2-inch jobs, I think.
Yeah.
Matthews breaks out by 400s, but it's a cracking run nevertheless.
Okay, 1.5 inches.
1.5 inches. Yeah. Wow. Oliver Krautberger with the Monte Carlo.
Yep. Hello again, Marcus. It's nice to know you're tuned in. the legend that is Steve Johnson.
Yeah, it says here he comes from Burridge, but I reckon he comes from Chesington. He always has his own world of adventures going on in that car. He never goes where it's supposed to. But we love him for it.
Beautiful, classically styled slingshot.
Oh, yeah. Car shape, wheelie, and a straight run. 7:25. Stevie Johnson. 9:09 for Oliver. Oliver moves up 1 spot to 15, and Steve Johnson moves up from 18 to 11.
That kind of indicates what Steve Johnson just did. Is Dave Wilson, the top methanol racer, once told me that there is an acceptable level of shake, and I think Steve just drove straight through it. I'm not sure I'd be brave enough.
Yeah, I don't think he's got any fillings left.
No,
but,
no.
He doesn't need them much more these days.
No. Fillings are for wimps. Okay, so this is Nick Good, the dragster, 6.80 dialing. He's currently a number 19. And Scott Hauser has been national champion before now, 7.58 dialing, currently at number 10. Yeah, either of those two cars would be on my list of, if the owner came and said, would you like it, go, I'd say yes.
7:57. Where have you heard this before? A breakout by 100th of a second. This time Scott Hauser goes a fraction too quick. The right side for Nick Good though resides in the number 14 spot. Right, 1 place ahead of this man, Colin Morris.
2 super gas refugees.
Yeah.
3 houses this way. Okay, so 886 plays 898. Colin is currently your number 1 qualifier in John Morton Super Gas Shootout.
Weird not to see throttle stop coming in.
Yeah, it's bizarre, isn't it?
Oh, 88. Colin Morris moves up to number 4 from 15. Dave Fulton dropped a spot due to the fact he didn't improve. Right, that was Super Pro. This is Pod Eliminator.
Okay, so Comp Eliminator is basically a case of that number on the scoreboard end is the time that you should be capable of with that combination you've got. And actually, if you go quicker than that, you benefit, because when we come through eliminations, the difference between the Christmas tree will be set on that index, not on what you can actually do. So if you can go faster than your index, you're laughing. That's the easy part. It gets a bit funny when you keep going too quickly in that, but we don't need to worry about that. We'll worry about it if it happens.
Well, I really hope we see Rolf Amann this time round.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's in the lanes. We'll find out shortly. Into the pairing lanes, please. Super Comp, please. Super Comp. Right, so it is the Soul Man against the Fraudster. Kev Perkins, Kev Jenkins. Well, Kev Perkins all over the place. Kev Jenkins, that was a beautiful launch from him. 8:32.164. Gains an 8:25, 177. Shoots out both lanes. A little bit of smoke from Kev's car. I think because the probably the catch tank was wobbled around a fair bit. There could have been some oil flipping over onto the headers or something. They're just burning it off.
When was the last time you saw a Ford Escort have tyre shake?
I don't think I ever have.
that was kind of pro mod tyre shake that Kev just had there.
They're certainly getting the combination worked out in that car, aren't they? Little bit of a concern actually in the auto glim lane at just past the stripe. There was some smoke, as I mentioned, from Kev's car. It disappeared as he went around the corner. But maybe there could be a fractional clear up at the top end.
Well, that was weird again. We see them do the
No,
straddle
it's
and
clear.
now they're back
They're all
again.
going back again.
Oh, what? Just when I thought I was going to be able to catch up. Okay, so Comp Eliminated is, of course, sponsored by Secret Works, to whom many thanks.
Also, talking of sponsorship, a very warm welcome to STP that are sponsoring this event, along with the Greenlight Nationals and the National Finals. So, title sponsor, and many thanks to them. As you can see, their advertising boards. Third one's in past the timing beams. Right, this is Andy Fredho. Scorpio, chassis twisting launch off the line, banging it through the gears to a what, 7.5, possibly a 7.4? Yeah, 7.43, 180 mile an hour. So yeah, Super Comp into the lanes, please again. Super Comp, let's have you into the lanes, please. Love the way Fred's car leaves the line. It really does twist, and it's like, yeah, I'm on it. I'm feeling this. It really goes for it. Still having a look around in the auto glim lane at the stripe.
I think we're having another think about that.
Right, so that's Super Pro. So I do believe next up is Nostalgia Super Sock. You've got young Jordan Payne down there ready to go.
I think I just heard the word Berryman's.
Right.
Well, might be just a patch at the end or something, but...
Of course, Jordan with his new race suit this weekend, serving him very well indeed. He's another one that's really sharp on social media and knows how to promote himself and the team.
Yeah, he's got one. I mean, the list of sponsors that Jordan Payne has got, we actually we have more than once done a thing where you try and race him down the track and really sponsors.
But not only that, I mean, we get a crib sheet every single time from the team.
Okay.
Great.
So it's Jordan Payne sponsors VP Racing Fuels, CTR Developments, BUA Motorsport, that's Jeff Stillwell, CAM Auto Developments, Nimbus Motorsport, that's Steve Clark, Race Tech Europe, Fuel Lab, Dart Machinery, Torco Oil, Goodrich, Lifeline Fire and Safety Systems, and our very own Julian Hunt Photography. So it's out there. All we have to do is make an effort to attract sponsors.
I love the footnote. I've just read it actually. Thanks for the commentary. Hope you enjoy the cake. Yes, we do.
Yeah, wrong tense, but yeah.
Yeah, we liked. Yeah, can we just add another letter onto that? Yeah. Enjoyed the cake.
Yes.
Yep, so we've got one more to run in Comp Eliminator, which of course is Jordan, running 180 mile an hour this weekend. Good lad.
Yeah, he's nice.
And just a final footnote to the Sticky Situation team. Their junior dragster that Jordan campaigned so successfully is still for sale. It's a sorted car and it's got championship winning pedigree. So if you're interested in that, all the spares, all the accessories, everything included, needs to run the car for a season.
I think you made this point at a previous race, Colin, but what has it got to be like doing a quarter mile in the time you used to do the 8th?
Well, and more than double the speed.
Yeah, more than double. Yeah, one hell of a speed. Yeah.
Jordan's taken to it like a duck to water, to be fair.
Well, it's in the genes, isn't
Yeah.
it? Okay, well, looks like we have a bit of clearing up going on at the top end.
Do you know what? That actually gives a chance for a comfort break.
Yeah,
which,
you and me both.
2 o'clock.
I'm going to race you over there.
Been running pretty much non-stop for 4.5 hours, and this is our first little bit of downtime. I'll tell you what, we've got Nitro FM there, always there for us in our moment of need, and always plays out the evenings as well. We're going to hand over to them for a moment. We will get an update though for you, just to get an indication how long we think this one's going to be. But good idea now, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get a quick coffee, now is your opportunity. So yeah, that's about what I'm going to say. So Nitro FM, the airwaves are yours for the time being.